Last time on Rage, with the resurrected God-tier cell defeated, Gohan decided it was time to put his studies aside and commit to his latent potential as a protector of the Earth. Most of all, protector of his family. After a few months of training, Goku is brought to Beerus' planet to gauge just how far his son has come. This is part 5 of an ongoing series and was created by Jairus Smith. Support him and catch up fully using links below. Meanwhile, back on Beerus' planet, our young half-Saiyan warrior is sparring against his father. Possessing newfound power, he seems to be going toe-to-toe with his dad, even in Super Saiyan Blue. Goku's happy to see Gohan has grown so much stronger in so little time. However, before he can finish telling him, he's interrupted by a vicious knee to the gut, painfully making him aware he should be on his guard. Gohan knows that smirk all too well. Let me guess, you're smiling because you're excited. Am I right? He asks. I sure am, Goku responds. Our young warrior notices that his attacks didn't seem to faze his father, or maybe he's just too excited to notice. Whis can see that Goku's about to take this fight more seriously, as Beerus mentions that, much to his disdain, the Saiyan does tend to hold back. His hypocrisy in full view as a reflex on his first fight with Goku. Beerus admitted to our hero that he wasn't even close to using his full power, leaving Goku to swiftly let him know he was only going about 80% himself. The Destroyer God quickly showed him that holding back against him was a great way to make him angry, as steam shot from his ears. He nearly ate the mortal alive for holding back his full strength. Whis, perceptive as always, knows the truth. Goku is just testing Gohan's new power. Annoyed and irritated, Beerus demands he stop toying with Gohan. The young warrior is concerned as he asks, has his dad really just been playing games? The Saiyan assures to his child that his foe is exaggerating. He was just feeling him out. But now, since Beerus wants him to go all out, and seeing himself in his son, assumes he wants that too. Gohan notices his father's stance. It's the same one he used against Cell. Now he has no doubt that his father's ready to give it his all. Goku's quick to tell his son, however, he doesn't think he's prepared for the Kaioken technique. So Goku announces Super Saiyan Blue full power as Gohan's next challenge. Father and son are warriors. Power up to their max as their auras collide. Beerus is excited for some real entertainment, as Whis prepares to see how far Gohan has come. Meanwhile, drifting through space, Frieza orders a henchman to set a course for Earth. But before it can be done, his elder shoots down the command. Sir? Detesting this mutiny as he snarls at his brother. This is his ship, and his crew only takes orders from he, and he alone. Cooler slights his sibling, mocking if he only wants to rush to his death. By all means, he's welcome to set a course for his own demise. Sir? As confused as ever, the crew doesn't know what to do. Frieza orders his underlings to leave him to his kin. Unit scurries away in fear. The leader of the, maybe still armored squadron, has been made aware his little brother achieved a new shiny golden form. Frieza goes on to tell his older brother that when he was resurrected, he was forced to train for the first time in his life, which indeed led to such a form. Cooler scoffs as he says, "Let me guess, as soon as you achieved your golden form, you rushed to Earth to fight them, didn't you?" Showing his experience, he tells him he should have learned to regulate his power before he rushed off for revenge. He can see in his face this is exactly what he did. What a shame. He tells his brother to summon his minion and set a course for, quote, that distant planet. Upon being asked what for, he's told it's time for training. Not that he himself will need it, but Cooler knows his brother will. Insulted, the Emperor makes his brother aware that a lot has happened since he hasn't been around. He shouldn't act so confident like he's the stronger of the two of them. Though, the other Arcosian retains his cocky nature, excited to find out one way or another. Let's begin! on Beerus' homeworld. An explosive father-son battle has begun. As it rages on, Gohan cracks Goku's skull with a vicious headbutt. Whis takes notice of Gohan's ferocity. As Beerus comments he felt that one from all the way over here, despite not actually being in the battle. Gohan's short time training with them has definitely paid off. The Destroyer's quick to interject that Goku isn't finished. But Whis knows never to count the legendary Saiyan out. Goku compliments his son on his moves. He's very impressed. He wants to know if he's ready for the Kaioken technique. But his dad is quick to let him know he's not quite there yet. Our young hero seems annoyed, as his father reassures him not to worry. He's about to take things up a notch or two. As Goku raises his energy again, he chortles to his son. Let's see how you can handle this. Bring it on. Repetitive. I'm here. Over here. Damn it. Gohan can't seem to track his father's movement. Things start to fall out of favor for our young fighter. He's too fast. As Beerus and Whis notice the turning tides of the battle once again, the former wonders if Gohan is down for the count. But the Angel, aware of Gohan's potential and his drive to prove himself, hasn't completely given up on him. The Saiyan asks his son if he's had enough. Of course, Gohan isn't finished. Goku shows some fatherly pride in him, as Gohan questions if he's capable of more. With that, the Super Saiyan Blue tells his son, "Alright, here I come!" Gohan closes his eyes and reflects on the past couple months he's been training with Whis. He must calm himself and react without the distraction of emotion. There! Now's my chance! Take this! And manages to surprisingly dodge his father's attacks and bring him down. Beerus and his servant continue to be impressed by Gohan. The same can be said for his father. Goku comments that just when he thinks this boy can't get any better, that's when he surprises him. Whis sees this as an omen that Gohan's final test has come. Beerus is curious to see how long he'll last. You truly are something, Goku says with pride, as Gohan prepares to face the wrath of the Kaioken. Goku's brilliant red and blue aura displays the sheer power his son must face. Gohan knows this is it. He's got to give it everything he has. Beerus and Whis have been very entertained thus far, but the fight is coming to an astonishing end. This is it, Gohan! You wanted the Kaioken! So now, I'll show you the power of the Kaioken! As he throws a deadly attack into his son's chest, Gohan seems like he's had enough. Goku assures him that he's made him proud. But he still has a ways to go before hanging with the likes of himself and Vegeta, even with the progress he's made under the gods, and his new ultimate form. Gohan tells his father, however, that he doesn't get to decide his limits. Gohan's power explodes, and Goku lands a direct blow on his son. But much to his surprise, it barely leaves a mark. After a flurry of attacks, our hero is grounded by his child, who decides he has to put everything he has left into his final affront. Let's see how you handle this! Beerus figures this will decide the match's outcome, as Whis simply watches on with a smile.
Crazy? What is he doing? Kaioken turns 10!
What? No! Out of breath and back to his base form, Goku mutters, "Let's see what you can do now, Gohan." Beerus and Whis know this is a problem for their newest student. His power is waning, so he has to make his move. Gohan struggles with his own blast. Goku appears behind him. He asks him what he's doing. Gohan doesn't think he has the power remaining to stop his own attack. He poured all of his energy into it. Goku tells him to think. What was he told when they were in the hyperbolic time chamber all those years ago? Power comes in response to a need, not a desire. So what is he supposed to do? Causing him to realize he needs to create that need. And with those words of encouragement, Goku tells him to do it then. With this, he manages to avert the deadly attack. Goku catches his son as he falls from the sky and compliments him on a job well done. Beerus, pleased with what he's seen, sees clearly the scope of Goku's son's potential. The Angel and Patriarch agree with Beerus' observation as the battle comes to a close. Frieza's minions announce they'll be landing shortly. Cooler thinks this destination should suffice to test his sibling's current strength. The Emperor makes it clear. Despite how much his older brother doesn't think he needs training, Frieza himself knows the Saiyan all too well. They won't be so easily defeated. Cooler reminds little bro that he's the one who took extra measures just in case they ever came across a Saiyan with formidable power. After all, he destroyed the Saiyans out of paranoia. Frieza disagrees. He was just making a necessary decision for his empire. Who scoffs at this idea? Tell yourself whatever puts your mind at ease. He knows he never trained because the Saiyan seemed like the only threat to his rule. Until Namek, that is. The Arcosian leader grows angry as his brother's comments hit him where it hurts. Cooler goes on to say, his point is, he himself has always trained, and as a result, it's hard to take his brother seriously. He's just learned the value of training. There's no way the Emperor can keep up. Frieza slights him for talking so much. He may have trained, but he's never faced a god of destruction, unlike himself. The Emperor's minions prepare for landing. As the stage for our next battle is set. As the pair enter the new battleground, Cooler comments on the planet's harsh conditions. But Frieza has had enough talk. He wants to see just how much, quote, stronger he is, or at least claims to be. What has all that training in his earlier years done for his power? If he could be honest, he believes this is nothing more than a gutless bluff from his brother. He has always been jealous of him and his standing in the Empire. Who's as ready as him? But make no mistake, the fact he was their father's pet means nothing. It simply goes to show how much of a crutch Frieza's needed over the years. And even with all this help, he's still only a fraction of what Cooler is. And he managed to do it, all on his own. With those fighting words exchanged, Frieza orders his minion to take the ship to a safe location. This might get a little messy.
Yes, sir!
Terrified, they don't hesitate in hightailing it out of there. With the Frost Demon squaring off, what could this new version of Cooler be hiding to make him so confident over his younger sibling? As the events of the non-canon Dragon Ball Z movies never took place here, the sky is the limit. Could his augmented form simply be more powerful? Or does he have something up his sleeve to match Frieza's golden form?